You know, I heard they recently decided to add more ships to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Record. And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basin Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by Mr. Dangerous Driver himself, Andy.
That's me.
How are you now, good buddy?
Good, and you?
This motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? Say what you will.
So, last week I was driving to work for an overtime shift, and it was, it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm driving on the highway, on the interstate, and I'm about to get off on my exit to zigzag through the country to make it to work on time, be a little early.
Like a responsible
team
player.
Don't get me started on fucking team player bullshit. Anyway, I'm driving to work.
We'll circle back to that.
Yeah. Driving to work first thing in the morning. And I'm on the highway. And out of the corner of my eye, I see something. I don't know what it is, but I see something. Like a light turned on or dangerous driving. And I was, brought up, don't look at other motherfuckers while you're driving. You don't know who the fuck they are. People get shot on the interstate in Chicago all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck with anybody at intersections. That whole thing. So I'm about to hit my exit to zigzag through the country. And I get a quick glance, and it's this motherfucker with his dome light on, waving around like one of those inflatable tube guys, like screaming at me through closed windows.
Aaron!
God damn it. It's just fucking Andrew. Not a gangbanger.
I'm not even driving a gangbanger type car.
I didn't see the car out of the corner of my eye. I just saw movement and tomfuckery.
So, from my perspective, I'm cruising, going well over the speed limit.
Oh, yeah. You were zooming because we used to, meet up at the same time, and then you just disappear on the interstate.
Yep. So I'm cruising, and I'm pulling up to your truck.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very recognizable truck.
Well, so that's just it. It's normally when we meet up, it's usually 7:30, right?
Yeah.
7:30.
On the way home, we usually see each other.
Yeah.
Usually, all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I hear doot, 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 doot.
Yeah.
You're honking the horn and flashing the lights and everything. I'm like, oh, that's fucking Andrew.
Yep.
And then you zoom by doing 90, and I'm like, all right, dude, I'm good.
Yeah. And but I can see your truck. I can see its color. I can see your license plate clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
That night at 4:30, whatever time in the morning it was, I could tell the color of your truck, but I couldn't tell the license plate for whatever reason. It was too dark.
Yeah, they got some age on. They don't reflect like they used to.
Yeah, and so I'm pulling up to your back quarter panel, and I'm like, that's a pretty blue truck. That it has I could see the Cubs emblem on them. I'm like, it has Cubs. And then I see the actual plating, and I went, oh, it's Aaron. And that's when I'm like, what can I do? How, if I just pull up next to him, he's not going to be able to see in my car because it's so freaking dark.
Yeah, it's pitch black outside.
So I popped the dome light on, and I'm like,
you look like when I finally gave you full eye contact, it looked like you were having a fucking single man rave dance party in your fucking car.
I might have.
You were so fucking excited to pass me doing 90 miles a fucking hour.
Yeah, I was. I did give you one little beep.
I didn't, dude, I wasn't listening to the beep. I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah, I know. Because I gave you the beep, and I still looked, and I was waving frantically, and it was still a good few.
Because the
seconds.
rumor way back in the day is don't flash your lights at somebody that doesn't have their lights on. Something gang initiation. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows if that was true? But I don't. I try not to even look at people at intersections. I don't know. I try to just be in my own little world. Fuck you at what you're doing.
Well,
I'm driving.
That doesn't mesh well when your little world intersects with my world, and I want to say hi.
Well, we used to bump at each other at the Casey's.
Yeah,
but not anymore.
I know, right?
I'm there at a consistent time buying Red Bull, 2 for $5.
Yeah, I'm not.
The lady that works, the new lady that works in the morning, and I've bumped, last couple of days. She is way too fucking chipper at 4 in the morning.
Is she the one that says like babe and
whatever? Oh yeah, I got called babe this morning.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, like, just give me my shit.
Yeah,
let me run my fucking debit card and let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no. Let
me buy my American sugar breakfast, Red Bull and a donut. And let me get the fuck out of here.
I didn't even mean to stop there, but I had to poop.
Oh, 10 minutes away from the house and you had to take a dump.
Hey.
Hang on.
Now it is time for Andrew to talk about poop.
This is Myron's favorite part of the show.
Yes. Shout out, Myron. So, I leave home. I was going up to work, right? A special shift. And so I left way later than I normally do. And like when I left home, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, I'll be good. Like, didn't have any inkling. And then I got halfway to the next town and I went, toot. I'm like, ooh. It's fine. I have to stop and get gas. I'll stop and get gas right before I get on the interstate.
And then make the game time decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Done that before.
And so I go through next town over, right? The one with 2 gas stations in it. Mm-hmm. And
and a taco place. High society shit.
And I get through town and I'm just cruising along. And luckily I didn't cruise too far because the trailer park just north?
Yeah.
I used that drive to turn around. Like I was probably a mile and a half north of the next town. And I went, oh no.
Oh no.
So I turned back around. And when I pulled into the gas station, I went, this is pretty busy for a Saturday morning. Shit. I really hope there's nobody in these bathrooms.
What time were you there? Because I probably just missed you.
7:30.
Oh, yeah. It was late. Never mind. I was already at work.
7:20. Something like that. And yeah, it was one of those. I had to, the soft shut doors on bathrooms and shit. Mm-hmm. I had to force that shut and like jam the lock with my palm with one hand while I'm undoing my belt in the other.
Oh, it was a frantic poop.
Oh, it was frantic. It was frantic. And then, of course, like the guilt in me goes, crap, now I got to buy something.
Well, yeah, I call it the bathroom tax.
Yeah.
When we're coming back home from a trip to the QC, it's come back home and we stop at like a specific gas station and then you blow it up and,
Yep.
You got to pay a tax. You got to find something to buy.
Yep. So I bought an energy drink and I think some Pop-Tarts. And fucking
sugary American breakfast.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I checked out in that probably same gas station.
Super chipper lady.
Super chipper.
Older lady, white hair, like down to the shoulders.
Yeah. And she called me babe or honey or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know how I like this.
No.
So, and then I got back in the car and drove up to the next, close to the interstate where I got on, where gas is usually cheaper, and figured out I should have just bought gas when I took the shit and been 2 birds with 1 stone.
The new place right off the interstate is actually really nice. It's bigger than you think.
It is, and their shitters are also nice.
I have not graced their bathroom with my presence quite yet, but I have been in there once before.
I have, because I almost shit myself again.
That a boy.
Yeah. Not today, different time.
A previous almost poop your pants.
Yeah, we were leaving a restaurant in town, and I came to like the crossroads of the town where I'm like, if I go that way, I can blow up this restroom and I can take the back way home. But if I go this way, I can blow up that bathroom and just take the faster way home, the more,
Direct
route home.
Yeah.
And I started going the most direct route home, and I got like 3 stoplights away, and I'm like, I really hope I don't shit myself right now at this stoplight. middle of the town, just be miserable the rest of the way home. 25 minutes drive, just in shame.
Have to steam clean your seats.
Yeah, just no. And then, of course, last poop story, promise. I ate the special detail that I worked today. They fed us lunch, and I ordered the spicy East Coast Italian from Jimmy John's.
Oh, how is that?
It's good.
Yeah?
It is good.
What is that? Is that the number 9? No.
7.
Number 7? I get the
7.
number 9. That's my
That's the East Coast. No.
Mine's just the regular Italian.
Yeah, Italian nightclub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good. That's depending on the day, it's got a little bit of
it's got a little kick to it.
Yeah,
but
a little bit. Sometimes it gives me the rumbly tummies.
Yeah, but this one is just it's pretty much the same sandwich. Just add a little bit of jardiniere.
That adds some spice,
and that adds a little kick. They don't put much on it,
right?
But it adds a little heat. Well, I had that and I forgot about it, so we had dinner at the in-laws tonight after I got done with the detail, and we go to leave. I'm sitting there going, halfway home, I'm like, why do I feel like bloated and churny and like shit?
You know it's coming.
And then I'm like, what did I eat that would make? Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. I did a boo-boo. And it was a game time decision for me to turn to my wife and go, Liz, when we get home, I'm going to like run inside and shit. Because
well, I've done that before.
If not, I'm going to leave a trail carrying the kids that are asleep in the back seat up the steps.
They'll make it. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine for 5 minutes.
That's how long it takes.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad.
We say say this is Myron's favorite segment because this past week we took our biannual trip to Indianapolis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We catch a hockey game in the winter, minor league hockey, and then we catch a baseball game. They have the Pirates AAA affiliate plays in Indianapolis.
That was this trip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hockey hasn't started quite yet.
Yeah.
A couple months.
Early.
Yeah. So we caught a baseball game. It's a nice little stadium, 10, 12,000 seat stadium. It's right downtown. Yingling is fucking $10 a can.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But whatever.
Okay, so you got raped. What else?
Yeah. But of course, our loyal listener Myron,
Shout out Myron.
Yeah, he listens when he's driving for work sometimes, and he goes, my least favorite part is when Andrew talks about shit, and I go, don't you like the intro? That's AI. That's not a real person. He goes, I didn't know that.
Changes the whole perspective on the shit,
right.
Myron.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Myron. All right. This is going directly to you. Okay? You hate the fact that we talk about it, but I know for a fact that you can sympathize and empathize with my stories.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have not lost equipment to wipe my shit on the fire scene. Myron.
Okay, moving on. But the annual Indy trip is biannual Indy trip is actually a lot of fun. I think talked about it on here before, but it's stay right downtown with my sweet hotel discount. Go find food, go to whatever sporting event, and then double back to the dope ass cigar bar. And I'm a cheap I'm a cheap date when it comes to the cigar bar because I don't need anything fancy. I had a acid. I just wanted a cheap acid. Cold Infusion was the one I had last time. Like, that one's pretty good.
I love that one.
And then they were out of that. It was like one of 2 cigars that they were out of. So they're like, oh, why don't you just try this acid box cut thing? I don't know. It was a square cigar. It wasn't bad.
Oh, that's new. Okay.
Then I had some, what the fuck did I have? I don't even remember what the fuck I had booze-wise. But it was delicious. I had 2 glasses.
The last time I was there by myself.
No, that'd
And-
still be dope, though.
It was very dope.
It's like walking, this cigar bar is like walking into a speakeasy.
Oh, that's so
It's in a fucking basement right downtown. So
Yeah.
by the time you hit the 4th step going downstairs,
You hear the jazz music.
right, and the cigar smoke hits you, and it's like, oh, it's like
Everything starts getting darker.
Right.
Or I should say dimmer.
yeah, dimmer.
More mood.
And we were there on a Tuesday night, so I mean, there wasn't really anybody there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we went on a Sunday.
That'd be cool,
And so, like, no one else was there.
right?
Right.
Sunday night late.
No, this was actually afternoon. Like,
I've
I
never
got
been
there
never
early.
been there in the daylight.
Yeah, I got there, like, early, maybe an hour after they opened. So, like, the after-dinner crowd hasn't quite made it there.
Oh, I remember what it was. I had Woodford Reserve. I think it was double oak. Never
Ooh.
seen that before. Never had it before. So I had 2 glasses. It was quite
Okay.
fucking delicious.
But no, the last time I was there, I forget what cigar I had, but it wasn't an acid, because I went there, and it's kind of like going to Benny's Beverage Depot.
Yeah, big fan of Benny's.
I don't want to go to a Benny's and buy a case of Miller Lite,
Right, you got to go do something special.
right? I don't want to go to Nicky Blaine's and have a cold infusion when I've had them before, and
You could
like,
get them anywhere.
You can get them anywhere.
But see, for me, I smoke maybe 3 cigars a year. 2 at
Yeah.
Nicky Blaine's, and then usually 1 at the campsite. Like, here, you want this cigar? And
Yeah.
then, I probably smoke 3, maybe 4 cigars a
Yeah.
year.
So I forget what cigar I got, but I got it, and
Paid $30 for it.
no, not that much.
$20 cigar.
No,
Because they have $140 cigars. The most expensive one that I saw in the book thing, they give you this leather-bound book.
I know, it's so nice. Half of it's cigars, half of it's booze.
No, they have a different book for booze.
Oh, okay.
There's a cigar book and a booze book.
See, that's how long ago I've been. I forgot
see?
that
Well,
part.
you should fucking tag along.
But no, for the booze, that was the first time I had shit. What is it?
I don't fucking know.
An old fashioned.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I just get whiskey with an
was a-
ice ball.
It was a Maker's Mark old fashioned.
Well, it's probably delicious.
It was.
Yeah.
It was, and it was just so nice.
You sit in big plush leather couches, and it's low lighting.
Yep.
And like you said, there's either jazz or blues music playing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a single television in that place. I didn't see one. But they escort you in, and then
I think there's maybe one by the bar.
maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything on. I was trying to watch the Cubs game
Yeah, I think
because they were on the
one at
West
bar.
Coast. So they were playing when, like, they had just started when we got to Nicky Blaine's.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's definitely nicer with more people.
Oh, yeah. You got somebody to bullshit with.
Yeah.
And this was the first time we've sat. We were in a. There was like 2 head seats. Usually we get stuck on 2 love seats facing each other.
Mm-hmm.
This time it was big single chair and then a nice couch and then single chair.
Oh yeah.
You know, like in a
Little U.
yeah, in like a U basically.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy that place. I mean, I make sure I shower afterwards because
Of course.
I reek of cigar smoke.
I went to the fire conference there one year with Fred.
Oh, in Indy?
Yeah, in Indy.
Indianapolis. I like Indianapolis.
And we went there. This might have been like the first or second time we went to Nicky Blaine's. It might have been the first. We heard about it from one of the, supply or equipment reps.
Mm-hmm.
And we went in there and just went, oh, this is cool. The next day, we're trialing some equipment on the show floor, and we have probes that measure the amount of oxygen saturation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. Well, the fancy ones can also detect CO, how much CO you have in your blood. And they were showing Fred because at the time Fred was the guy at his department that if you want your equipment to get purchased, you present it to Fred.
You go through Fred.
If Fred likes it, he'll fight for it.
Oh,
and
dude,
you
I
might
bet-
get the sale.
I bet your dad, I bet he loved getting wined and dined by all these sales reps.
Yeah. So the sales rep's like trying to make a case to Dad, and he's like, yeah, like I'll show you how you can flip through the settings to see it. And he looks at me and goes, here, put this, and like, let's put this on your finger. And he puts it on my finger, and he changes the setting, and he just stops and he goes, do you smoke? And like the cigar bar was not in my mind, and I'm just like, no. And he goes, are you feeling okay? I'm like, yeah, why? And he goes, you got like a substantial amount of CO in your blood for someone who doesn't smoke. And I went, huh. Yeah, I feel fine. I don't know.
Feel normal.
Yeah, and Fred goes, we went to a cigar bar last night. And the rep's like, okay, yep, that'll do it.
You're not dying. You're fine.
Okay, you're not okay. But yeah, it is just.
I'm a big fan of Indianapolis. It's clean. Everything. The downtown is really nice.
Yeah.
There's always something going on. They got three, I guess. 3 professional sports teams, 2 minor league teams. That's cool.
What was it, like maybe 8-10 years ago? They spent a lot of money redoing their downtown too.
Yeah. It's really nice.
So
a lot of cool bars,
mm-hmm.
a lot of places to eat, things to do.
Everything's pretty much in walking distance.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we stay right by one of many war memorials.
What?
We stay by the tall one, the big one.
Is that the one in the circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like our hotel, you can, if you get in the right room, which I've done a few times, you can see the war memorial, the 100 and whatever 30-story high war memorial in downtown Indianapolis. You can see it from the hotel. We stay right there, and Nikki Blaine's is right there too.
Yeah.
So always stay right there.
Oh, that's nice.
For cheap, parking is more expensive for me than the fucking hotel room.
Your hotel room discount
doesn't apply to parking.
Shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at that point, just find like a Walmart on the outskirts and Uber in.
Nah, that might be expensive though, because we Ubered back and forth to the game with the middle-aged men,
mm-hmm.
and I don't know what it cost for the Ubers, but I think the last time it was like $10 to go like 4 blocks. It was half a mile. It was half a mile from the hotel to the stadium,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I could walk, I could hoof it, and they're like, no, we're getting a ride. So anyway, it was a good time.
You're better than that, Myron. Now I'm just gonna. Now that I know, Myron. Now that I know you're listening, I'm gonna make comments.
Maybe.
I'll probably forget by the next episode.
It's okay. You'll be fine. No, but Indianapolis was a good time. I got home. Because actually, that's the most sober I've been on an Indianapolis trip. And woke up 6 a.m. and scrolled TikTok because I took my AirPods and listened to Myron snore for a little bit. And my AirPods have noise canceling, so I put both of them in.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fancy ones. And then I was up and I got home and I go, holy fuck, I am tired. And then I took a nap and I didn't do fuck all the rest of the day.
Very nice.
Yeah. Always a good time though. Biannual trip. I love baseball. So I like the summer trip way more than the winter trip. The winter trip is a little more grueling.
Well, that and it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. And the hockey stadium isn't downtown. It's a little outside the city. So it's like a 20-minute car ride from the hotel or whatever restaurant we get picked up from to the stadium and then back. I like hockey, but I definitely love baseball better.
I can see that.
There's this kid that, call him a kid. Well, he's like 22. He pitches for the Indians, so he'll be in the major leagues next year. His name's Bubba, and Bubba throws gas, dude.
Does he?
Yeah, saw him throw 5, almost 6 innings of perfect ball.
Nice.
Yep. He's got it. Yeah. Out here throwing 99-mile-an-hour heaters.
Very nice.
And another guy that went with us, Pat, he's from the Chicagoland area, and he goes, "This guy's throwing gas," and I go, "Yeah, it's pretty fast." And I'm like, "The fastest guy ever hit off through 92." And he goes, "How do you even see it?" And I go, "Oh, you just kind of get used to it, man."
Yeah. Like anything else, you just get used to it.
Kind of get used to it. And then I told him, you got to watch the sports science thing about Aroldis Chapman. It came out like 10 years ago. So the mound is 60 feet, 6 inches away, but Aroldis Chapman is 6'5", and he's got long arms. Like this Aroldis Chapman, this human, was designed to throw hard. He's got really long arms and really long legs. So he's actually, the ball is getting released from his hand from like 54 feet. So you have however many milliseconds to decide where to swing, if you want to swing, where to swing, and how hard to swing. The science behind hitting baseballs is fascinating. You don't give a fuck.
Sports ball.
Yeah, sports ball.
Speaking of sports ball,
oh yeah,
I brought up to my in-laws tonight during dinner that Fred, and I think you've also echoed this, but Fred mostly, my grandson's not playing soccer.
Oh yeah,
right? And I mentioned that. I'm like, yeah, Dad doesn't want to
doesn't want Tofu to play soccer.
Doesn't want to go watch Tofu play soccer or bring him to soccer practice or anything like that when he grows older. And my mother-in-law just went, "That's fine, I'll do it."
I never played soccer. I had never had any interest in soccer. But my little brother, the natural athlete that he is, he played soccer for about 2 years and fucking dominated. Like, just it got boring for him. He's like, "I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to play anymore."
Yeah. No, I just made the point. I'm like, little Tofu, he's going to have to rely on other people to get coaching. Like,
I don't know shit about soccer.
Sports ball.
I could learn though.
No, just any sports ball.
Oh, just athleticism.
Yeah. I'm like, because I am not it.
You're not the guy.
Nope. Pickleball.
Now this is coming from the guy who went and worked overtime on the day that you were being a buffoon on the highway, and then went home and took a shit and showered and then sat around for about an hour and a half, and then went and played softball at late at night, and then got 4 hours of sleep and got up the next day and went and fucking worked for another 12 hours.
You can teach my children baseball.
Okay, I have all the equipment.
That's fine. I don't got shit, and I don't know shit.
I have all the equipment. We can make that happen.
More power to you.
Yeah. I like being athletic. My goal back in the day was every day do something athletic and do something creative. So a perfect day for me is get a workout in or play softball or, shoot hoops or something athletic, and then play guitar, play piano.
How about this? You
paint a masterpiece. And I can't paint for shit.
You teach my children sports ball, and I will teach them the dance they do when they score points.
Okay. Well, you said your daughter dances like Johnny Bravo anyway, so there you go.
To like freaking 16-bit music, like retro gaming music.
I mean, you've seen touchdown dances before. They're pretty lame, actually. They're not fun by any means.
Fred, back when he was working, he's like, "I can't believe they're celebrating like that for doing their job. Every time I make an IV, I'm going to do a touchdown dance because I did my job." He never danced.
He's not a dancer.
No.
I've seen him dance on tables at multiple weddings, and he does not have the moves.
No, he didn't. He doesn't.
He does not. He cannot shake it.
I don't do it anymore.
I mean, do you really want to see your dad twerk?
No, fuck no.
I don't think he could anyway.
I don't do it anymore. But back when I didn't give any fucks when I was at my old job, right? Horrible coworkers. Most of my coworkers were good, but it was just a horrible experience. And this was back when we only had 2 people on the ambulance. Right, a job that has 2 people on the ambulance, right? You and your partner. Your partner is like your best friend, so they're not gonna. It has to be. They're not gonna tell on you. Every time I was on paper in the back of the ambulance, and they opened up the door at the hospital, I would do a little. Hold on.
Oh, he's going to demonstrate for me. Should I narrate?
I'd do a little.
Oh, I do that shit all the time.
Right? A little shimmy.
Lean back, and then just kind of shimmy the arms and the shoulders.
Yep, and move your hips a little bit.
Yeah, shake the pelvis a little bit like Elvis used to do.
I do that with the patient facing away from me on the stretcher, right
Obviously,
behind him.
you got to be professional-ish.
Just long enough till I saw them smirk, and then I'd stop, because the game was, I want to get a reaction out of you. I don't want you to like just drop freaking laughing, because then the patient knows something's going on and da-da-da-da. I want to get your reaction. And 9 times out of 10, I got one.
That's how when me and my buddy Drew hang out. That's, a banger comes on the stereo. Let's do one of these. Shake the shoulders.
Your arms stay here. Mm-hmm. Step, hit.
Yep.
I don't want to see any of this.
I mean, I have been known to hit that move every once in a while. The hands in front of the face.
Yeah. The sprinkler.
No, it's up here on the side of the head. Yeah.
Shopping cart.
Lawnmower. I think the shopping cart and the lawnmower are about the same.
Yeah, it's just the lawnmower is this.
This is great for an audio-only podcast.
Oh yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? The pull cord on the lawnmower. You do, and then you do the walking.
Yeah.
But then if you start with the walking and you do a little cherry picker, like put it in the shopping cart, and put it in
That's the shopping cart.
Yeah, and then put it back.
Oh, good God. Any hoodles. This has been another episode of the
Quality entertainment
Is
of
it though?
shit you can't see.
Is it though? Just have to imagine it in your mind.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Close your eyes and imagine it in your mind space.
Two honky white men.
Yes. Don't close your eyes if you're driving.
Yeah, don't do that. Attempting to dance. Out here twerking like Miley Cyrus and shit. Find us on Twitter, Instagram. What were you going to say?
I was just going to I have it already wall.
No, I was thinking of her. I think it was the Grammys or something. When she came out dressed like Beetlejuice and...
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Shit,
about. I just don't know what song it was or
I
anything.
don't recall what song. I don't watch the fucking Grammys.
No, I don't either.
I just like watching people roast people on the internet.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
It is fun. Internet's fucking brutal.
Any hoodles, do your closing.
Find us on Twitter, Instagram. Email us. God damn it. At buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And... I just saw movement and tomfuckery.